Okay, so moving on, building on that, we're going to do some conversion of decimal numbers, so normal numbers, into binary numbers. And we're going to do this using a chart like this. So this is the column values that are set out ready for us to put some binary digits into it. So it's going to be ones or zeros. So what's 21 in binary? Okay, and the way that we're going to do this is you can start with the biggest column and you ask yourself this really simple question, which is, does this fit? So does 128 fit into 21? Well, the answer is no. So I'm going to put a big 0 in there. Does 64 fit into 21? No. Put another 0 in. Does 32 fit into 21? No. Does 16 fit into 21? Yes, it does. We can fit 16 in. So we're going to put a 1 in there. Right, so now we've got a 16's worth of binary in our number. But we've also filled up part of our 21 with 16. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do 16 away from 21. So I'm going to take away 16 from 21. So you might do this very quickly in your head. We could do it as a column method like I'm doing it here. So 1 take away 6 I can't do. 11 take away 6 is 5. 1 take away 1 is 0. So I've got 5 left. Okay, so now the question is, does 8 fit into 5? No. 8's too big. Does 4 fit into 5? Yes, it does. And I know that if I take away 4, I'm going to have 1 left over. 5 take away 4 doesn't need a column method. I've got 1 left over. So 2 doesn't fit in, but 1 does. And there you go. There's your byte. I've got 1, 0, 1, 0, 1, 0, 0, 0 is 21 in a byte of binary. Okay, let's try another one. So, starting at this end, and let's do this way. So we ask ourselves the really simple question: is does 128 fit in 38? Well, no, it doesn't. So that's a 0. Okay, does 64 fit into 38? No, no, it doesn't. It's too big. Does 32 fit? Yes, it does. Okay, so now we're going to do our little column method. So we're going to do 38, and we're going to take away 32. Okay, so what are we left with? We are left with 38 take away 2. So 8 take away 2 is going to be 6. And 3 take away 3 is 0, so I'm left with just 6. Okay, that's fine, we can carry on with that. So does 16 fit into 6? No, it doesn't. Does 8 fit into 6? No, it doesn't. Does 4 fit into 6? Yes, it does. And then again, I'm not going to do another column method here. I can just do take away 4 is going to equal 2. So I'm left with 2 left over. And so from there, it's really easy. I'm just going to have, does 2 fit into 2? It does, exactly. And I've got nothing else left. So there's a 0 in the 1 column. And that's your 38 in binary. Simple. Okay, so you've got to work your way backwards. You work your way from the biggest column and then just ask yourself, does it fit in? You could do it another way. You could say, oh, how can I make 38? So you could look at it and go, well, I know I'm going to use 32 and 4 and 2 and just know that that's the only way you'll be able to make it. Okay, so you can do it that way, but my way that I've shown you works really well. So let's try looking at it a different way. Maybe this way will suit you better. So I could just say, right, I know I'm going to have 64. 64 is the biggest column that will fit. 128 is too big. So the difference between 64 and 86, well, I've got to go 6 more to 70. So from 64 to 70 is 6 more. Then from 70 to 80 is 10 more. So I've got 16 plus the difference between 80 and 86. So let's do a number line for this so I can show you what I'm saying. So number line will work really well for this. We've got starting at 64, going to 86. Let's visualize this. Let's use it. So I'm going to jump up to 70, which is plus 6. then up to 80, which is plus 10, because from 70 to 80 is 10. And then we're going to jump to 86, which is another 6. So I've got 6, 10 and 6. So I've got 10, 16, 22. So I've got 22 left to fill. So then I'm going to look at putting 16 in. Okay, so the difference between 16 and 22 is 6. So I know that I'm going to fit in a 4 and a 2, because that's the only way I can make 6. And then put some zeros in. So that's a different way of looking at it. Same outcome, the same number. So you can either do it the first way I showed you, where you just start with the biggest column, or you can try and find which numbers will pair up to make your answer. Okay, so again, now you're going to have a go at doing this. So you're going to try and turn some decimal numbers into a binary equivalent. So you can decide which way you want to do it. Best of luck.